Alright guys, this is page 3 of your Unit 6 review. I will covering page 3, which is number 6 through 17. Now on number 7 through 17, you might want to have this paper in front of you so you can kind of see the properties of logarithms and exponentials. Okay? Alright. On number 6, it says, write 5 exponential equations and convert them into logs. So you guys can come up with 5 exponential equations. Remember, those looks like b to the x is equal to y, and I want you guys to convert them to log, which is log base b of y is equal to x. So make sure you know what you're trying to find. Alright, so let's do some. How about we say 2 to the x is equal to 8. Okay? So what would you do to write them as a log? Well, you write the word log, you write the base 2 of 8 is equal to x. This is what I am looking for, but the answer is actually, if you were wanting to go ahead and simplify, this would be x is equal to 3. So, but I'm asking you to write it into logarithm, so this is what I'm actually looking for. Number 2, here's another example that you can write, okay? How about base e of x is equal to about 2, right? How would you write that in exponential form? Base e, so you would go e to the second, excuse me, log base of e, okay? Log base e of 2 is equal to x. Now, you can leave it like that, but I would really prefer you to convert log base e to natural log of 2. So this is what I'm looking for right here. Okay, let's go on to some other ones. Here's another exponential that you could write. Okay, how about, there's many different ones. How about, all right, 3 to the x is equal to 3. Okay, so let's write that as a log. Log base 3 of x is equal to 3. Okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wrote that wrong. Let's rewrite it. Log base 3 of 3 is equal to x. Now, this one could be real simple, but let's go ahead and go it a little further. This is an acceptable answer, okay? But what you can also write is, how about if I were to say log base 3 of 27 to the 1/3 is equal to x. There you have a logarithm also, so you can write it like this. So those are some examples of converting them, okay? Another exponential that you could write is maybe 3 to the 1/3 is equal to x. So how would you write that as a logarithm? So you would write log base 3 of x is equal to 1/3. So there's another one. All right. Let's write another exponential. How about 5 squared, 5 of 2x is equal to, oh, I don't know, 36. How would you write that as a log? So you write log base 5 of 36 is equal to 2x. Okay, we're not solving, we're just rewriting it as a logarithm. So there you have it. All right, on number 7 through 14, it says find x using your knowledge of logs. Well, in other words, I want you guys to simplify. So how would you do this? 2 to the x is equal to 8. The easiest way to do is rewrite it as an exponential form, okay? So 2 to what power is equal to 8? Well, here's some different ways you can do it. You can write it like that, or you can use the same base. 2 to the 3rd is also 8, so x is equal to 3, okay? Or you can just think about 2 to the 8. All right, next one. 4 to what power is equal to 1/16? Well, let's take a look. Here you have 4 to the x is equal to 4 negative 2. And the reason you did that is this right here is the same thing as 1 over 4 squared. And since it's down here, I'm moving it up. So what is x equal to? X is equal to -2. All right, number 11. Here we go. On number 11, x squared is equal to 4. So x squared is equal to 4. Okay? Now I want you guys to kind of think about that. What do you know square is equal to 4? Okay, so you got x squared. How about a base of 2? See how they have the same exponent? So x is equal to 2. Number 13, x squared is equal to 25. Well, let's see what that base is. X squared is equal to 25. Do they have a common base? Yes. So x squared is equal to 5 squared. See how the exponents are the same? So x is equal to 5. Okay. Number 8. 3 to the x power is equal to 9. 3 to the x power is equal to 9. Do they have the same base? You better believe it. That's 3 squared. Base is the same, so x is equal to 2. Okay. Number 10. 5 squared is equal to x. Well, what is x equal to? 5 squared is 25. Number 12. X to what power? X to the 4th power is 81. Okay, so what do you know goes to the 4th power? You can use this sheet to help you if you need to. Let's go to the 4th power. Here's all to the 4th power. See how it's 3 to the 4th power is 81? So let's take a look. So this is x to the 4th is the same as 3 to the 4th power. See how the powers are the same? So x is equal to 3. Now, if there's not a log, if there's not a base written, what is that base? That base is a 10. So you're going to have 10 squared is equal to x. So what is x equal to? X is equal to 100. So these should be pretty straightforward and pretty simple. All right, let's look at number 15. You are now going to expand. Now, if you have this sheet, it's going to kind of help you, okay? This is the part that's expanding, and here's the part that's condensing. So let's take a look at number 15. Here you have log base of 3. It says to expand. So what correlates with multiplication? Addition correlates with multiplication, okay? So I'm going to write log base 3 of x plus log base 3 of y plus log base 3 of z. And you have expanded. Number 16. Well, what correlates with division? Subtraction. So I'm going to expand. Log base 4 of 2x minus log base 4 of 3y. And if you need to put parentheses around this, you sure can. But see how I've kind of expanded? Let's look at number 17. We're going to expand this as well. So log base 4 of x squared minus log base 4 of y to the 5th. Okay? Now, if you take a look, you have an exponent. So when you're expanding, you need to move the exponents to the front. So the final answer is 2 log base 4 of x minus 5 log base 4 of y. And there you have your solution for number 17. Okay? Let me go ahead and circle these as well. Good luck to you all. I think you guys will do great.